Welcome back to the Washington Nationals, March to October here on MLB The Show 24. Currently, the Nationals at 28-14 to start this season. Something that, in all fairness, likely will not happen this season, but it's fine. In the game, we've been balling so far with the scrappy Nats, and we go into this game here at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, down 1-0 here against the Phillies. But again, currently the Nationals first place in the NL East with, early in the season, only 42 games played, but still 3.5 up of the Braves and 6.5 up of the Phillies, and then everyone else. And folks, if you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more Nationals March to October here on the channel. We've got the Reds franchise mode going out later tonight, and really, we've just been doing our thing with the Nats. And, surprisingly, Steven Strasburg is still in the game, which I guess makes sense considering the Nationals will not let the man retire. I don't know. They say he has contract obligations, so they're not letting him retire. The entire thing's really weird. Strasburg obviously is not reported to spring training, but technically he's still a member of the active roster. So here he is in the game. He's like a 70 overall, but he's one of our better pitchers, so we will use him. But we'll go to the top of the eighth here. Zach Wheeler still on the mound for the Phillies, but the Lane train, Lane Thomas, gonna turn on a fastball deep left field. It is way up and way out of here. The Washington Nationals tied this game up here with the Phillies at 1 apiece. Lane's 8th of the season. That swing is so nice. If you were around for the Washington Nationals franchise mode a couple years ago, you know that we had a lot of fun playing with Lane Thomas. But again, the Nationals tied up here with the Phillies, trying to take the lead as, again, trying to push towards our momentum here in this 2024 regular season. If you missed episode 1, well, Josiah Gray threw for a perfect game. And then we proceeded to do pretty well to start off the season, but again, trying to pick up some momentum here in this game with the Philadelphia Phillies. Strasburg's going into the 8th inning, which is nice, I guess. Trey Turner is going to fly out to Victor Robles. Whit Merrifield in the 1-2 pitch, going to hit one opposite field, but it's going to get down. We'll see if Stone Garrett can get there in time. He will, to cut off Merrifield from going to 2. So we're going to bring in a relief pitcher here. It's going to be Kyle Finnegan, who the game just absolutely hates. 1, he's only pitched 3 times this season, but 2, the ERA is 10.13. So here he makes his 4th appearance. He's the real closer for the Nationals in real life, and he's going to get Brandon Marsh to ground out right back to the mound. So runner on third, 2 outs, huge spot for the former National Bryce Harper, and Harper on the ground to C.J. Abrams. Abrams the first to Meneses. Let's go to the 9th inning to see if the Nationals can take the lead. Here comes Eddie Rosario, who's been pretty solid for us with 2 outs. The former Atlanta Brave, though, is going to fly out into center. So if the Nats are going to win, it's going to have to be in extra innings. Let's see who they bring out to pitch. It will be the free agency pickup in Dylan Floro. 3 ERA over 3 innings pitched so far this season for him. He'll see the former National, another one of them, Kyle Schwarber. He'll strike out Schwarber on a fastball up and away. Now up JT Realmuto with 2 outs, and JT is going to pop out into shallow right field. Ranging back to make the play is Luis Garcia. To the top of the 10th. Obviously, the runner starts on second base, and Keibert Ruiz. That's why the Nationals paid him. I hope it pays off in real life. But Ruiz lines one down the right field line. It will get through, obviously. 2-1 Nationals with the Lane train up now, trying to extend this lead. Thomas into shallow right. It's going to be caught out there. Ruiz, obviously, with 18 speed, is going nowhere. Ildemaro Vargas trying to extend this lead, and Vargas goes perfect, but right into the glove of Whit Merrifield. 2-1 Nats. And here comes Hunter Harvey. He's been tremendous this season. .77 ERA, 9 saves, looking for save number 10. Bryson Stott up first, swing and a miss. Harvey on a fastball up and in. 1 gone now for Edmundo Sosa, and he's going to get popped out to Joey Meneses. Again, in real life, the Nationals, I believe, are going to be playing Joey Gallo at first base, and Meneses is going to be DHing, but it is what it is. Trey Turner at the 9 is going to fly into right field to Stone Garrett, and the Nationals are going to win in extra innings. They come back from down 1-0, only 3 hits on the day. But again, we'll take it. We got to hit with Lane Thomas, got to hit with Keibert Ruiz. Momentum is building. Look at that. You can't get much more momentum than that. The Nationals absolutely on fire here to start off the 2024 regular season. Can we sweep the Phillies? We can. On to the series with the Twins. We lose the first. We will have to play the second at home again against this Minnesota team, and we get a player lock with the Lane train, Lane Thomas. So again, if you play well with Thomas here, he, does better in the sim as the season goes by, and his progression is even better. And look at that. Lane Thomas drills that low and in fastball into deep left field. That's going to score 2, and it's going to be a 2 RBI double for the Lane train. And now trying to look for more here. Thomas absolutely drills one again into left. Will it get down? It will. Another extra base hit for Lane Thomas. It is his second double of the game. Oh, he's going to look for 3. I don't know about this. Thomas will be out. but still, it's his second double of the outing so far. On the bottom of the 8th, Nats up 9-6, and he's going to ground out right to Carlos Correa at short. But again, a very solid day out of Lane Thomas. I believe that will do it for him. It's fine. Nationals win 9-2. We get 2 bonuses applied to Lane Thomas for the rest of this 2024 season, and the Nationals win. So all around a good game. We get that second game in that 3-game set with Minnesota. Hopefully we can take the series here in the finale, and we can. So onto the series with the Seattle Mariners. We win the first, second we lose, third we win. Now to our rivals down south in Atlanta. We're gonna have to play the first one, assert dominance as the division leader, something I did not think was gonna be happening this season, but projected wins at 82. We are up 6-5, just got to hold the lead. Jordan Weems against Matt Olson, and he will strike him out down and in on the slider. So 6-5 Nationals going down to the top of the 8th. Ildemaro Vargas up first. Perfect again. Hit one in the Phillies game, just got lined out straight to Whit Merrifield. This time, nobody's going to catch that one. Ildemaro Vargas with a 2-out double, extending this top of the 8th against Pierce Johnson, the pitcher for the Braves, and Victor Robles. Oh man. Robles is going to tap one back to the catcher. So still a 1-run lead for the Nats as we go in the bottom of the 8th. We'll let Weems go some more. He struck out Matt Olson. Now he strikes out Austin Riley. One down for Ozuna from the Braves. He'll strike him out on the fastball up and in. 3 consecutive strikeouts for Weems. He can't get Ozzie Albies though, as Albies will ground out to Luis Garcia Jr. To the top of the 9th, Ronaldo Lopez pitching for Atlanta, and Stone Garrett up first is going to line a curveball into deep right field. It's going to get down, and it's going to be extra bases for Garrett. Questionable pitch, to say the least, by Lopez, giving him that hanging curveball, but still, runner in scoring position with just 1 out for Joey Meneses, and Meneses puts that one exactly where Stone Garrett had his hit, basically just more down the line. It will stay fair. This game is now 7-5 for the Nationals, and Meneses, though, is thrown out at second base. So 2 gone for Joey Gallo, and oh my goodness. I mean, that's the Joey Gallo you want this season in DC. Could have been a 2-run shot if Meneses didn't run himself out on the base paths, but it's fine. It's a 3-run lead now for the Nationals going into the bottom of the 9th. Joey Gallo, though, with an absolute moonshot, his 7th of the season. And again, that's the production we want to see all season long out of Joey Gallo. So on to the bottom of the 9th, last hope for the Braves, down by 3 is Michael Harris, and I don't know why Harris is swinging at that Dylan Floro outside circle change, but we'll take it. 8-5 is the victory for the Nationals. They put up 17 hits on this Atlanta Braves pitching staff. 2 more momentum boosts for the Nationals. Again, 11 of those hits on Chris Sale. Mackenzie Gore gave up 10. It's fine. Gallo goes 3 for 4. And again, look at the momentum building for Washington. Let's keep it going here in this 2024 regular season. Hopefully, maybe we can get the sweep of the Braves. I know it's a 4-game set. We lose the second and the third. How do we split? I don't understand. Then we lose the first one to the Guardians. Wow. Okay, we can make a trade here, but, you know, top prospect from the Brewers. I'm not giving up James Wood. I'm waiting for the call-up opportunity for James Wood. And these trades, like, make no sense. You know, like, why would I get DJ Stewart? Because then I'd actually have to play with DJ Stewart. And then what? Corey Julks for a bunch of guys. Zach Davies, who's actually going to probably be the 5th starter this season for the Nationals. I'm just not going to make the trade. I get that that could be trade bait again, but still, I just don't want any of those guys. Let's go to Cleveland here to take on the Guardians in the final of this 3-game set. They throw us in here down by 2 runs in the top of the 7th. Scott Barlow pitching for Cleveland, and Stone Garrett should have been a double play ball instead. It's muffed at short. Bases loaded, no outs. Big spot for Joey Meneses on the full count. He walks. Ball gets away, doesn't matter. It's going to score a run, an RBI for Meneses as well. The Nats down by 1 with the bases loaded with just no outs. Joey Gallo, huge spot on the 1-2. That's the one thing you can't have. It's a double play. It still does tie this game up, but you go from no outs to 2. Runner on third, Nick Senzel. I'm just going to be honest, I'm not a fan of Senzel's swing in this game. I don't know what Senzel's actually going to do this year for the Nationals, if I'm being honest. Just a placeholder for Brady House. But still, Senzel flies out. We go to the bottom of the 7th. J-Ram up first against Steven Strasburg, and that one's going to get through into right field. So that'll probably mark the end of Strasburg's day here in Cleveland, Ohio. We'll bring out Kyle Finnegan. Again, the ERA has gone down since we've played with him a little bit. 5.40 ERA for him. Will Brennan is up, and that ball is going to go down in the dirt for Keibert Ruiz. And I didn't realize I was throwing to first base. So we just gave Jose Ramirez a free base at second. Will Brennan now gets him with a runner in scoring position, and that one is going to be slashed into left field. Joey Gallo is there, but that's going to score a run. 4-3 now for Cleveland thanks to Will Brennan's RBI single. Partially that is my fault, but still not ideal. Bo Naylor now up on the 0-2 pitch. Naylor hits one on the ground right to Ildemaro Vargas. Vargas to Garcia. Garcia to first to Meneses. That's going to be 2. 2 gone in the inning for Andres Jimenez on the 2-2. Jimenez into left field to Joey Gallo. But now the Nationals are playing from behind here in this game with the Guardians. To the top of the ninth, Emmanuel Clase, the closer, out for Cleveland. Here comes Victor Robles up first on the ground. That ball should get through. I mean, it's knocked down, but Robles will be on. Leadoff runner on for the Nationals as they try to rally. Lane Thomas up first, or up again, and oh man. The leadoff man and Thomas cannot beat out the double play. The Nationals are down to their final out. The Guardians go 6-4-3. Stone Garrett the final hope, and Garrett just gets under that cutter. And that's going to be the first game we lose in today's video. And the last game of this video, again, will result in a loss for DC. But they put us in a tough spot again. We were down when they threw us into this game against the Guardians. We just couldn't score after we did tie that game up. It's frustrating, but it is what it is. Class A shut the door on the scrappy Nats trying to take the lead. Victor Robles goes 4 for 4, so I can't be too mad at that. Let's just see our momentum as we close out this video right here. We do not win the interleague series between us and the Guardians, but again, still overall momentum is going in the right direction as we are still in first place of the National League East. How long are they going to take us to this Mets series? We lose the first one against New York. We will end up winning the series. On this Atlanta series, we get another call-up. That's not James Wood. That's not Robert Hassel. That's not Dylan Cruz. That is not Brady House. It's Alex Call instead. I will call up Call for the sake of trade bait later in the season. But again, we will start tomorrow's episode, or the next episode, with a player lock with Alex Call. So folks, thank you for watching episode number 3 of the Washington Nationals March to October here on MLB The Show 24. If you haven't yet, though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Thank you for watching, and Mamba forever.